Hey Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on CapnclydesMTG. Today, we've got even more secret lair drops coming this winter. Summer secret lair drops. Whatever. It's getting warm. That means summer or spring or... Anyway, so we've already previewed some, but we've got even more. So let's take a look at them. But first, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, become a member on the channel, get to see videos early. Discord, private viewings, all that good stuff. Deals, giveaways, yada, yada, yakety, schmackety. Links are in the description for eBay TCG Player Store. You can buy some cards to support the channel if you want to do it that way. So, let's take a look and see if these secret layers are sweet or sweeter than the ones we've already looked at. So the first secret lair we have is City Styles 2 Dressed to Kill. It is a very wide range of cards, we'll say. First we have in white Karmic Guide. The 2 white, 3 colorless, 2/2. Flying, pro black, has echo. When it enters, you get to return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, it's basically your graveyard resurrection style cards. This art is rather nice. I do like it. We have the Ninja of Deep Hours, a very popular ninja, blue and 3. Ninjutsu, blue and 1. It's a 2/2. Whenever the creature does combat damage to the player, you get to draw a card. That's pretty sweet. You at least always get 1 card, and for 2 mana, nonetheless. And then, once you put any kind of evasion on this thing, it's just card holla. So, also, again, some sweet-looking art. We have Capnclydes, the lady, the myth. One of the all-star commander cards to see deck play inside of Commander. White, green, and 2 for this 2/2. You search your library for a legendary card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Not real expensive, but very popular, which I think will make this card kind of pricey as it's got different art, and it's a very classy looking lady that looks like high heels and some suit pants with a button-up shirt tied at the bottom. And I'm not judging, but I would take her to Taco Bell at least twice. So anyway, we have Sisse. Down at the bottom, we have Sylvania. Yeah, my tongue's not going to work. The Explorer returned, white, green, and 1 for a 2/4 legendary Elf Scout. It has Parlay, which means tap, each player reveals top card of the library. For each non-land card revealed this way, you add 1 green, gain 1 life. Then each player draws a card. A premier card for those pillow fight group hug decks in Commander. Doesn't see a whole lot of play, especially not as a Commander, but still rather popular in those decks where everybody just wants to pillow fight. Then we have Veyran, the Voice of Duality, blue, red, and 1 for this 2/2. It has Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +1/+1 in a turn. Basically prowess, kind of, sort of. And if you casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an extra time, so it's kind of super prowess. It's prowess, except it only works for instants and sorceries. Still a pretty sweet card. And I do got to say, it looks like these arts were done by the same individual, and I am really digging their art style. This reminds me very much of early comic book style in a way. I know this one, not so much. I mean, somebody's probably going to say it looks like AI, and it kind of does. This one doesn't. This one reminds me of the comic book, which kind of makes me all think they're more comic book stylish. Back when I was growing up in the 80s, with X-Men and stuff like this, it reminds me of that kind of style, and it just drawn well. These aren't cards I play a whole lot, but I may pick up this one just because it's pretty. Drawn well, and I just like the art. So, yeah, I'm going to fanboy it. Whatever. Moving on, the next secret lair we have is this sweet thing. We have featuring Mitsumiru Arata. I probably butchered that. I'm so sorry, dude. But we have a light pause Emperor's Voice, white and 1 for the 2/2. Whenever you cast a aura, well, excuse me, whenever an aura you control enters, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura card, mana value less than or equal to that aura with a different name. Yada, yada, yada. Put it on light pause. Very popular commander. And I do say so myself, this is a pretty sweet picture of light pause. The other pictures are also very nice as well. But this one's kind of cool, the whole, people worshiping, and just not bad. I mean, it's not, like, fantastic in my opinion, but respectable. Very respectable. Then we have the Murktide Regent reprint. This thing looks good. 2 blue and 5 for this 3/3 with Delve. Flying, when this creature enters, he gets a +1/+1 counter for each instant sorcery you exiled with Delve when you cast it. Whenever an instant sorcery card leaves your graveyard, it gets an additional +1/+1 counter. And I'm really digging this art. And is it just me, or is this kind of a Superman fly style, but with wings? Really digging it. Again, reminds me of comic book style. Maybe that's why I like it. Very sweet card. Then we have the bee's knees of removal, Lightning Bolt. Very cool, interesting take on it coming out of a rock, I guess. Still drawn well, looks good. No complaints. So yeah, it's fine. And then we have the Genesis Engine, blue, white, and 2 for this 8/8 legendary vehicle. Cruise for 8, unfortunately. Can be your commander, though. For 1 and tapping, you get to draw 2 cards, then discard a card, create a 1/1 pilot that can crew something as though it was 2 greater. If you do this 3 times, you can then crew this bad boy or girl or whatever it is, and proceed to rock face on your opponents, which may be a little hard, but let's be fair. If you get to crew this 1 time, which means you've activated it 3 times, you have drawn 6 cards, discarded 3, and made 3 creatures for the whopping cost of 3 mana over the course of time and 4 up front. Pretty good on a return rate, if I do say so myself. As much as I like these cards, and Murktide Regent does see a lot of older play, and it's still a good card, so does Light Pause, Lightning Bolt, obviously. This one, it'll probably be worth the value it comes out at, in my personal opinion. Probably not too much after that, but still a good pickup for anybody who wants something sweet for the decks that these particular cards do fit in. Next, we have these bad boys. Look at this. Now, the nostalgia train's rolling, so just don't even worry about trying to stop me. We have cards that are basically looking like Hot Wheel packs, and I am down for this in every fiber of my being. Yeah, so we have the Pelion 2, which is 2 white and 6, you can see up here, which makes it a 5/5, and that's the sale price. I love the fact the stickers on it like old school. The pictures on it. God, reminds me of the old Transformers too. It's so sweet. Love this card. We also get, and this one being a 6-card pack is also amazing. We get the Mecha Titan core, not the greatest, but I love the art. I love what they've designed it as. We get the Peace Walker Colossus, also sweet. We get the Reckoner Bankbuster, a powerhouse card in many expansions and sets and formats, and a definite commander include in most commander decks, and we'll probably see lots of play. And it is one of these sweet Tron-style bikes, which I do say so myself is pretty nice. We have Smuggler's Copter, which I don't understand why it's a giant insect, but hey, I'm here for it. 3/3 for 2. This is also a sweet card. I don't remember if this is banned in Commander or not. Somebody can tell me down below. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I mean, this thing's powerful. I've seen this thing wreck face in Standard. If it is banned, I would definitely say it was a good reason. Then over here, the 6 card, unfortunately, is the Mech Titan token, which is fine. But just the fact that the token is also in the same style is just insanely cool. You get the little punching thing in it. I mean, just, chef's kiss. And to be fair, you want to know what the real chef's kiss is? You want to see the back of these cards? Tell me that doesn't look like the back of the cards back in the day when you got your Hot Wheels. It tells you about the artifact. It tells you about the other cards in the set. Also playable from this side if you want to. It's even got a barcode on it. I mean, come on. Pulled out all the stops on this one, and I am impressed. Granted, Wizards has a pretty low bar most of the time because it's pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty bad. But they've really hit this one out of the park for me, nostalgia-wise, art-wise, theme-wise. I will definitely be picking these up because, I mean, if you're an 80s kid, how could you not? So, and then with that, that is the final secret layers we have revealed. Just about 3, along with the other, I think it was 5 that I've already shown in a previous video. If you haven't seen that video, check the channel. It's a couple days ago. Watch that video too, if you would. Da-dum-dum. Ha ha ha. Endless shilling of my stuff. Anyway, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Tell me in the comments down below which ones are you picking up and why. Till next time, be kind. And as always, I hope to see you across from the game table. Oh, if you're still sticking around, my cards for Aether Drift, I think, are coming in Monday, as long as UPS doesn't screw me. PG-13.